Hey friends, here I am, and welcome to this Sunday night live stream, about the 5th one I've done in so many weeks. I hope you're well. I hope this is coming over okay. I'm trying something slightly new tonight in that I have got a new wireless. This little tiny Sennheiser thing is connected up to the camera, so I'm really hoping that the audio syncs properly with the picture. So perhaps you can tell me. Haven't got any comments yet, which is a bit worrying. I wonder if I've actually got the right live stream up. So tonight we're going to look at a couple of things. We've got an unboxing, and I'm also going to do the recap of 42 Gear Street. So I'm really worried that at the moment I can't see any live chat up, which is weird. Let's have a look. Yeah, on my phone I've got everything. On the screen in front of me I don't, which means I've got to have a fiddle about in a moment, but there we go. I'll use my phone for the time being. So who have we got in? We've got Joe Harvey. We have got Guitar Hack. Hey brother. And we've got to get you to 1,000 subs tonight. I was just on your Hangout, and we've got to try and do that. So if you haven't subscribed to my buddy Guitar Hack, go and do that. Bam Mozzie's in. Howdy mate, how you doing? Todd Flowers is in. Great to see you. Gary Tollander. Hey brother. We've got Janice Lala. Hello. The super fun, awesome Happy Time Pedal Show. Hey, Gabor, Gabor! He'll know what that means. And Ben Coombs is in. Good to see you, Ben. So yeah, the chat seems to be working really well on my phone, and even Lance Moss is in. Good to see you, brother. So why is it not coming up on my screen? I'll tell you what. I'll fix that in a minute when you watch the video of Gear Street, because I have got a little bit of a Gear Street video for you guys to see. Also, those of you that have been watching the Gear Street content will know that this is one of the things that I'm giving away. We unboxed it. It was one of the live unboxings actually, and nice little guitar. So this is going into a box tonight, and we've got another guitar to unbox. So all that good stuff coming up. I'm going to see quickly if I can work out why I can't see the comments there, because that's really quite infuriating. Give me a moment. There they are. So I need to pop that chat out and close that one, because that's just nonsense. Won't be a moment. Bear with me, my friends. Pop out chat. That's what we want to do, and we want to chuck that over there. Yes, and now I can see a load of chat. That's cool. That's what we wanted. I can see you all now, and it doesn't look like my stream health is doing too good. Thanks for that. I see that Ben's gives me thumbs up. Yeah, Phil Mosley, yeah, we need to get him up as well. So now I can see all your chat, which is great. I can see there's Brad Miller, Joe Harvey, Guitar Hack, as I've said, Cyborgy Guitars, good to see you, brother. Layla's Guitar Daddy, nice, likes the look of the acoustic. Van Mozzie's putting up Guitar Hack's channel. Yeah, so we're going to box this up tonight. That's one of the things we're going to do. somebody's asking already a question. Who is the best of the Chinese vendors? Right, well, thanks for that, Gabor. I'm glad it looks okay. That's brilliant. I'm never quite sure. I'm always fiddling about with the controls here. And what I've tried to do today, I'm using the Sennheiser mic that they gave us attached to the GH5. And I'm trying it out at 720p with a variable bit rate for a change, which is, I'm hoping it's going to be a bit clearer and maybe not look so jerky and juddery. So, who is the best of the Chinese vendors? I can't recommend any. Yes, I enjoyed your vlog yesterday as well, Gabor. That was awesome. Great. I was all over it as well, which is a bit embarrassing, but there we go. So, I'm going to put this in the box because it is going to be coming out to one of you lucky bidders. Now, if you haven't already done so, pop over to the website 42gs.1. I wish I could put that up on the screen, but unfortunately I can't. But yeah, 42gs.1. In fact, I'm sure somebody like Ben will very kindly pop it up into the chat, into the top chat here, so that you can all go along and click the link. But I've donated this and also another one of these Spire units. Very kindly, Jürgen at Isotope has sponsored me to be able to give away another one of these, and this is worth about, I think it's about $400 or $500 US. So not a cheap unit. It won't be this one in this instance because this is mine, and I still need to do some demos and whatnot on it. But this we will be. Thank you, Ben. Really appreciate that. There's the auction in the super chat down there, so that's cool. But this we're going to box up, and I figured as we're going to do an unboxing, we might as well do a boxing as well tonight. So I'm going to get the box out, and we're going to put it away, ready and wrapped for the person who wins it. So hopefully, even though I'm right up the end of the studio, you can still hear me. And I've got all these bits. I've never done a boxing video before, so this could be quite interesting. I love these things as well. I'm a child, just one less for whoever's getting this. Sorry about that, I just had to do it. So, yeah, what I've done is, as well as having the guitar, I've also put in a few goodies from 42 Gear Street that I got there, and including this Engel coffee mug. So I'm going to put that in with it, and I've also got a little note to go in with the guitar for the winner. So that should be quite cool. So we're going to wrap this up. A boxing video, yes, could be the new thing, Phil Mosley says. Yeah, maybe. So I always keep these string protectors because I figure that when I get these guitars to review from my good friends at JHS, who I would also like to thank for donating this guitar for the good cause. It's all for the animal sanctuary where Henning's wife Leslie works, and it's a very good cause because it's I think what Phil McKnight called a non-kill sanctuary. In other words, they don't put any animals down. They keep them all alive, which is fantastic. And one thing with animals is, unlike humans, they can't tell us when they're in pain really, or they can, but they can't really tell us how they're in pain or what is hurting. So a lot of sick animals there, as well as a lot of abandoned animals. So this is going in now into the bag. This is weird, isn't it? A boxing video. Yes, there is also an unboxing coming up, Ban Mozzie. Absolutely, buddy. Yeah, that's for sure. It is a great cause. It really is a great cause. Tell you what, let's put the letter right in there with the guitar rather than on top. No, I'm going to leave it on top just in case it floats around in there and scratches the guitar. I'd never forgive myself. So there we go. Now how do they do these things? Let's tip that top over, and we got a elastic band. So if one of you's going to win this, you'll be doing the opposite. You'll be unboxing this. There's the tools and the spare E-string, which was unusual, but very welcome. There it goes into the box. This is so funny. This is a reverse unboxing. Hey, Pete's in. Pete Nicholas from New Zealand, my buddy Pete. Good to see you. You should play the unboxing in reverse. Yeah, probably should. So that's going to go in there, but this is going to go in the outer box. So that's my little note to the winner. So you know it was this actual guitar that you can see the unboxing for. And then this is gonna go in here, just about. And we'll put a bit of padding in there. Then, I think we've got a couple of these things. Okay, let's put this one in first. Stuff that down in there. And then we're going to put the extra goodies in. So there we go. They can go in the box. And John Hornby Skews have very kindly said that they will collect this and ensure that it gets posted on to the winner of the auction. There we go. Now I need to get some sticky tape. It was number 39, wasn't it? So let's stick this little devil up, and then we can get on to everything else that we want to do tonight. Okay. I'm rubbish at sticking boxes together. They come with these big thick packing tape, and I chuck on a couple of little bits of sellotape and send it off with a wing and a prayer. So there we go. You saw it go into the box. There we are. Couple bits more sticky tape on it. Hey, Chicks and Guitars, good to see you. I just saw you on Guitar Hack's live stream. And now you're here. And yes, indeed, it will have my DNA on it. So there we go. All boxed up, ready to go. Number 39. And JHS will organise for a courier to pick this up and send it off to the winner. So if you haven't yet, have a think about going over to 42 GS1 and yeah, having a bid on that if you haven't already. Let's bring you a bit closer. That's a bit more friendly, isn't it? So what have we got here? The original Paramutant said, since 42 Gear Street I subbed to a whole group of YouTubers. That's cool, man. Brilliant. This is a lovely, lovely community we've got here. Really nice people, and welcome. That's all I can say. I'm pretty sure I've seen your comments on stuff before though, but there we are. Maybe you were already subscribed to me. Mike, you'll have to come visit Trogley and Robert Baker, then you can stop by and see me. You're all about 2 to 3 hours apart. Oh, that's fantastic. I would love to come over and see Robert. In fact, it's one of the things on my bucket list to do. I really want to go over and see him. So, yeah, and Jay Coulter's going to check out your channel, Guitar Hack. That's cool. What else have we got? So, Gabor, how did your videos come out from the rooms? All of mine came out really well, actually. I know we had some messages today from Henning to say that there'd been a few glitches, and in fact, I think Phil McKnight put out a video earlier today to do the Sharpen My Axe, which I was actually in that luthier shop with him while he was doing that, and it was really good fun. There was who's the other Australian guy? Man, how bad is my Rick Hollis, my memory. Yeah, and I noticed that his video bits with Tom Quayle on the back end when they sharpened the axe looked a bit, you know, a little bit juddery in places. So yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, I see you reminded me who it is. That's cool. Rick Hollis, yeah, he did a great help for Phil there. And Phil, yes, I totally agree with you, Joe Harvey. Phil is a great guy, really good. Showman Blue says Rick or Shane. They're all called Rick or Shane over there, aren't they? Or Gabor? Gabor, really? Gabor! We had the best time out there. Actually, talking of good times out there, I have put together a little slideshow of the photos I took. I haven't sorted out my vlog yet because I did a video vlog while I was over there. Layla's Guitar Daddy says Phil is a great guy. He is indeed. Really got on well with, actually I really got on well with everybody. One of the things that I felt about 42 Gear Street was that the crowd of not only the YouTubers but all the brands as well, everybody that was there was really, really good fun. Yeah, and the bells, Brad Miller. That was so funny. Phil cracks me up at the best of times. He's a lot like, I get very similar with him as I do with Steve from Boston. We always have a real good laugh. But, and he's helped Ben with some video stuff as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, former US Army as well. I believe you're right. I think he may well have been in the military. So you had tears running down your face watching. I have to say, yeah, 250 o'clock. Those bells, honestly, you don't hear them all in the video. He's edited some out. I reckon it went on for about 15 minutes. And every now and then it seemed like it was going to stop. And then another one started. So, yeah. Ah, yes, that's right, Showman Blues. Me and Steve from Boston always get right giggly. We do. Downright giggly, for sure. Oh, bless you, Chad Boston. That's very sweet of you. No question there to go with it, but you do get one of these. Cheers, brother. That's really kind. Always enjoy receiving little tips in the tip jar. It lets me know that you like what I'm doing, and I really appreciate it. That's really cool of you. So thank you. Thank you very much. I remember the bells video, Janice Lala says, and I was watching at work and laughing so loud people were asking what was up. Love it. And Scar, my guitar's in. Hey, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Awesome stuff. Sorry, Mike, but it's supper time and being called to eat. My wife put a lot of effort into. Oh, come back afterwards. We'll stream forever. Don't worry. No, we're not gonna be on for a great deal of time tonight, just simply because I'm working tomorrow. I've got 3 days of work ahead of me, which is good fun. I'm actually looking forward to it. I keep mentioning to you guys that I stopped full-time work in March, end of March. Yeah, I still do a few days. Oh my goodness. Scar, my guitar's done it as well. Here's one for you as well, brother. Thank you. Thank you very much. You do rock. You guys rock with your tip jars. Thank you very much. Yeah, Joe Harvey, I'll keep the stream up as long as the internet connection lets me. Everyone have a good night. See you at Ben at 9 PM Eastern. Yes, Joe Harvey, cool man. Go and enjoy your dinner. We got lots of thumbs up, bless you. Well, everybody's saying thumbs up. Let's have a look. You going back to work, Scar, my guitar? Oh my goodness. You do work very hard. And I understand you've got some parts in for some headless guitars, which is really awesome. We've got 62 in the top chat, allegedly. And 62 watching now. Only 2 thumbs up? I can't believe that. I think we need to get to, if there's 62 of you, we need to get to 50 thumbs up, and then I'll show you my photos, my little slideshow I've put together for you from GS1. I didn't take a lot of photographs, and most of what I did was for Instagram this time, because I haven't really done Instagram very much. I started it and set it up last October to go to GitCon and forgot to use it there almost completely. And I think I'm up at 300 and some odd followers. Is it followers? That's right, followers on Instagram. It says 30 there. Oh, okay, 33 thumbs up, 34. Okay, let's get those thumbs up to 50, and then I will do you the little slideshow. It's there is a vlog, a video log coming of the entire thing. I watched Gabor's and absolutely loved it. Please like the video, subscribe if you haven't, share if you can. Thank you, Bam Mozzie. You are an absolute rock star. Thank you for that. Oh, wow, and Guitar Hack's got some more subs. That's brilliant, man. Excellent. So, again, oh, no, Pete's got to go as well. We had a good chat earlier today, though, my friend, and I know you've set the alarm to get up early to see me. It's a shame you won't see the unboxing and the video, but watch it later. That's cool, brother, and give my love to your good lady wife. I won't mention names, just in case she doesn't want me to. Take care, Pete. Awesome, awesome. So how many thumbs up are we at now? Have we got the requisite 50? And then I'll play this slideshow. Congrats, Guitar Hack. Yeah, for sure. Congrats on the new subs. Okay, brother. You take good care, Pete. Be good. Hope you're having a good day off today, and back on the trains later. We're at 36, 42, and then back to 36. That's very strange. Let's have a look. See if I can work it out. Phil Mosley's got a new sub as well. That's really cool. 36 thumbs. Now, how do I refresh this? I'm such a technophobe, aren't I? It must show me my live stream. It doesn't. Oh, my word. Okay, 39 we've got now. I'm going to hold out for 50 thumbs, I think. Okay, let's have a see. I've got 35. Oh, no, that's not. That's on the announcement video. Let's go into this. Let's see, that's the only way I could do it, is to give myself a click-through link. Got 60 watching and 38 thumbs up. Come on, guys, you can do it. Okay. Cool. Phil Mosley music. Yeah, everybody go and give Phil Mosley a sub. He's a good guy. 40 thumbs up. We're doing quite well here. So let me tell you a little bit more about Gear Street. Why I while I'm reading your comments here and laughing. Okay, sorry, did I miss that, Blues Player 59? I do apologise. How am I getting on with the Fractal? I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, really cool. I've been using it for all the demos on the channel for some time. So yeah, I think you must have seen the Robert Baker tone that I did. I also programmed it with some settings that Robert Baker kindly sent me, so that was really good fun. It's now 40 thumbs. Hugh Caldwell's in, cool. Nathan Shaw, or SHW I should say. We've got Jamal in. Hey Jamal, how you doing, my friend? Really good to see you. Hello from Germany, from Paulo Soares, or Soares, I don't know how you pronounce that. Could I do a bigger review of it? Yes, I will. Absolutely, Blues Player. It's on my to-do list. There's so much to show you on the Fractal. I have to say, though, if you want some advice on the Axifex 3, I can thoroughly recommend my buddy in Australia, Leon Todd, Go and check him out if you haven't already, because he's done so much for the fractal community, and he uploads settings and all sorts and onto the fractal website. So let's have a look what else we got. Thumbs up, great channel, sir. Thank you very much, Derek Paul. Really appreciate that. That's very kind. Terry Tickler's in. Hey, Terry. It's Shaw. Okay, excellent. I thought it might be Nathan. Excellent. Yo, dude. Anyway, I was just saying, we had an absolutely fantastic time over there, and it was a really, really good bunch of people. What I really liked is the fact that we had all of the company heads, so like people like Dave Freeman, Dan from Rev, and we also had, of course, Thomas Blug there. And I did a couple of great videos with Thomas. We each got 5 of these poker chips. Now, these blue ones were mine, because I actually only got to spend 3 of them, because I spent such a lot of time helping the other YouTubers out by switching, that by the time I tried to book my final slots, they didn't have any spaces left. So Janice, yeah, Fractal is oh well, somebody's just told you, Bam Mozzie's told you, it's an effects rack, it's a guitar processor, it's effectively everything you need to replace your effects chain and your amp and speakers and microphones. So for a silent studio like mine, it's awesome to get straight into the desk with those sounds and have them as reliable. So that's really cool. Oh, Peter Brown's in. Hey Peter, good to see you, mate. Phil Mosey says it was good, very busy though, and the venue was a bit small. I guess that may be somewhere you were. So did I do any sightseeing while I was there? No, there just was literally no time. Gary, what's a Kemper? A Kemper is an amp modeler. That's slightly different to the Fractal Audio. The Fractal Audio is an amp modeler, but it's also an effects and an IR, an impulse response loader as well. So you get the full thing, whereas the Kemper actually, they sample amplifiers and speakers, and it recreates the tone digitally from the audio input that's generating the impulse response. There you go. So they're very slightly different animals, and I got the Fractal because of the fact that it suits my studio really, really well. So is anybody going to the London music show next Saturday? Because I said I would go with my buddy Michael Bradley. How can I forget Mike Bradley's name? Just shows you it's late over here and I'm probably tired. So yeah, anybody going to that? Hopefully. Hey Scotsman, how you doing? Good to see you, brother. Blues player 59's on his phone, doesn't know how to give a thumbs up. Damn this technology. How are we doing at the thumbs up? Let's see if I can refresh. I've still got 38. I can't believe that. Definitely can't believe that. Let's have another few thumbs up and we'll watch the video. 45 thumbs up. That's getting close enough. It only needs another 5 of you. Kemper is an amp profiler, basically an amp replacement, exactly. Fractal Helix, etc. amp modelers, but used mostly for the effects and work well with traditional amps. Yes, you can bypass the IRs, the impulse responses, which is an emulation of a speaker cab and microphone combination. So you can bypass that and use it straight into a power amp. 45, 46, we're getting there. Phil Mosley says, not this year, but a bit out of the budget, but next year you'll be going to the UK Guitar Show. Cool, man, excellent. I haven't heard from Mike Bradley, so I want to check out that he's going before I do commit to that, because I have actually had an invite elsewhere, but we'll get to that. Wish you could go to London, but that's really far from Chicago. Yes, Peter, quite away from Chicago, my friend. Are we at 50? 50 and 1 Chibson fanatic. Okay, guys, brilliant. Thank you for the 50 thumbs up. Let's go and have a look at my slideshow of pictures. And again, I have to say, I didn't do that many photos, and there is a good deal of video blog or vlog to come as well, which you'll quite find quite fun, I think. So anyway, let's go and have a little look at my slideshow. Now, the other thing I've done today is I've tried something different for the video, because when I tried to put up the 42 Gear Street trailer a few weeks ago, we had all sorts of glitches and problems with it due to the bandwidth. So I've read up on it, and allegedly, if I put it up as an FLV, which is very much more compressed, this shouldn't stutter and have problems, but let's see, let's find out. Watching you saw Steve from Boston last night. Oh, cool, excellent. Where did you see Steve from Boston? There's 53 thumbs up now, wow. Tell me in a moment. Let's go and have a little look at my slideshow. Okay, so I packed really light for this trip, just one bag and one rucksack. That's all that Ryanair would allow online, and I had to pay for that as it was, but it was a good little trip. Here we are at the airport, travelling back to the terminal in Frankfurt. Then we were collected, that's Gabor looking very handsome there, collected and taken to our hotel. There's Gabor, and also the guy that made all of the videos for the dailies. Here's my very first shot, a glimpse of Gear Street, Hennings Road. And there's Mikkel, who was our driver most of the time, Gabor in the right of the frame. Here's a lovely picture of Henning from Henning's mum's place, and from years ago when he had hair. That's the H&K tent in the back of Henning's brother's garden. One of Henning's many animals, delightful little cat, so happy. There's Dave Freeman and John Dixon and Steve from Boston, all having a chat. And Gabor having a chat with the guys, getting ready to set up the gear. This was a very interesting guitar, the Valve Bucker. And here's a bit of video from in Henning's brother's garage where we could watch them from, with Jay Leonard J doing a demo of it. There was some incredible Friedman guitars at this event. And also, I love this pink Ibanez. The Ibanez Les Paul was really, the Maybach Les Paul was incredible. I had a noodle around on that, as was this Maybach Telly. Really nice red colour, and these were all hanging in Henning's brother's garage. Not quite so sure I like the gold sparkle relic over green, but there we are, there were a lot of people that did. Steve with Trey, and also the lovely lady from Lewitt Microphones. Just in the background at the back of Henning's brother's garage there, you can see the climbing wall. Surprised Colin Scott while he was doing a bit of script writing here. And hopefully I'm not showing anything that isn't released yet. Japanese built, I believe, Ibanez. Some of the Wampler pedals that were there. Got a few close-ups of these later on. Ortega were out in the tents, and this was a great double neck mandolin. Beautiful pink Ibanez. I loved playing this, and I played it on a couple of videos that I did, whether they'll come out or not. There's Tone Fuchs guitars, a green telly, and a natural wood colour telly with a rosewood neck, really pretty. There was so much gear here to do and look at, and didn't get to see half of it really, or get to demo half of it. Ortega banjo there, and that was standard 6-string tuning, which was interesting. Some great Ortega basses. Phil McKnight and I made some videos on those. There were an absolute ton of Wampler pedals, Friedman pedals, and just trying to think of the last maker pedal that was there. I'll come to me in a moment. Ibanez, really nice reverse headstock Ibanez. There's the Hughes & Kettler Deluxe 40 amp head. I played that in the post office. A Friedman volume or wah pedal, I can't remember which. Dual Fusion, the Tom Quayle signature Wampler pedal there. And there's a closer shot of the Velvet Fuzz. A really good fuzz pedal. These are modules that plug into the Friedman amps, and those were Engel style. Colin here, quite cold on the last day, covered with a blanket. That's me and Thomas Blug as we were checking out both of his guitar pedals. Steve from Boston there, and everybody's just chilling out on the last day. Glenn there checking out some emails or Instagram shots. Another shot of these wonderful Ibanez guitars they had there. There's the Paisley, the Wampler Paisley Deluxe, and the Tumnus. again, another pedal by Wampler. We were really looked after with food and sweets, and goodness knows what, we were really spoiled. Here's the Hughes and Kettner acoustics amplifier, and as it shows and is obvious, it's an acoustic combo. We didn't get to try that either, just for time. Another shot of this little tomcat who was so sweet. That's the castle near where we went for dinner one evening. And there's me with my buddies Gabor and Ryan. We had a right laugh. There's a couple of videos coming out on their channel. There's Vlad from Catpic Studios. And just as we were leaving, a whole van load of Friedman guitars turned up. This one, of course, quite a beautiful pink, purpley colour. And this was the Relict Strat that turned up on the last morning. And there's the front shot of that. And you would not believe how many guitars turned up for Friedman that day. There's boxes galore. There we are. Exactly how many turned up that we didn't get to see. And there I am on my way back the 6:15 to London Stansted, gate B20. I only took this because I'd never seen this shop name before, which I thought was quite interesting. And there we are, I managed to get an emergency exit seat. And then this is my last shot of Germany. What a wonderful time. Thanks, Henning. And so there it was. They were my photos. And yeah, amazing that so many of the Friedman guitars came in so late. Literally, I think that most of the YouTubers had left. I think it was just myself, Colin Scott, Vlad, and I think that was it. And we got to see this bumper harvest of Friedman guitars. That's an absolute pleasure, Bam Mozzie. Thank you very much for watching. It was a great trip. I had a really, really good time. And yes, Gabor, you were in a lot of those photos. If you haven't, by the way, folks, go and subscribe to Gabor as well. The super fun, awesome, happy time pedal show. Lovely guy. We got on so well. You always know when you've got on with somebody because you can really wind them up and be cheeky and rude to them. And we were really cheeky and rude to each other, and I love the guy, and I miss you guys. Miss you, Gabor, and all the guys out there. It was great fun. Pretty sure Dave and Sammy are doing some clinics over there. Know what that was about. Did I bring anything back? Well, funny enough, I have got a video that I did with Steve from Boston and Phil McKnight. Now, if you remember the entrance picture to the hotel, there was like I suppose you'd call it a build out above the entranceway. Well, funny enough, that was part of my room. I don't know how I scored that, but it was great because the light was great because it came in from all angles. And we filmed an unboxing of all the swag that we got, which was absolutely incredible. And I've got some of it lying around here at the moment, but I don't want to spoil the vlog when you see it, but there you go. Well, so many Friedmans assuming they were for the event that arrived late. Yes, exactly, they did, yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Bam Mozzie, for putting the link to Gabor's channel. Yeah, it was a bit of a shame, but do you know, it was nice because we got to just sit around and noodle on them for a bit, and it was a bit of a shame that we couldn't do any videos on them, but they brought so much kit to the show. Friedman guitars are not cheap, I understand that. In fact, I got a bit of a ticking off from Chuck's stuff on my, I think it was on the PRS SE guitar that I've just reviewed a few days ago, saying that I've gone from doing the Chinese affordable stuff to high-end yuppie stuff. Well, you'll be pleased to know that the unboxing we've got tonight is not high-end, and unfortunately, it's also not a Friedman, obviously. They are indeed, thanks Gabor, they're doing a European dealers tour at the moment. Dave is taking his guitar player Sammy, and also I think the other guy was Derek, am I right in saying? Or was it Dan? I can't remember. But lovely guys. They're going all over Europe doing clinics. And Sammy, you must have seen videos of Sammy. There was a great one that Rick Hollis has just put out, which was the Guitar Duel. If you haven't seen it yet and you haven't found Rick Hollis, go and search Rick Hollis's channel and go and watch his shootout, because he was amazing. Did I have chance to try out those chicken picks I got? Yes, I did. And I've also put some in with the... I've let one of the secrets, one of the cats out of the bag. I put some picks in with the goodie bag with the guitar as well. So yes, Umo Pel, I can't say that. So yeah, nothing wrong with PRS there. No, they're brilliant, absolutely. It's just that I'm getting some stick for reviewing some more expensive guitars. But I think you guys like to see everything. So hey, it's my channel, I'll do what I like. PRS is high-end yuppie stuff. What does that make the core PRS range? Yes, exactly, Bam Mozzie, and I know you've got a few of those as well. We've had that discussion. Yeah, R.I.P. Eddie. What have we got? Do I like the chicken picks? Yeah, I find them... I am not a good enough player for my picks to make that much difference. I've been playing the acoustic with this Harley Benton 0.71mm pick, which is really, really bendy. And then I've got stuff like this one from Ortega, which is a wooden pick, and it's really thick and really heavy. And yeah, it does make a difference, but you know, I'm not that great of player that it makes a big enough difference to me. But I've tried them, and they're good fun, very good fun. You need to ask a more technical player what they think of these, really. Oh, that's very sweet of you, Gabor. You do make me happy when you lie to me. Yeah, so go GS1, 42 GS1, go over there. Definitely put a bid in on the Spire unit, because last time I looked it was only at $300 and the guitar was only at $100, and they're both worth a lot more than that. So yeah, Ben Coombs, welcome to those joining late. Oh, bless you. You want to try a wooden pick? Send me your address, I'll send you a wooden pick, my friend. I have a couple of PRS SEs and a CE. This is Peter Brown. Well-made guitars, not yuppie stuff. That's what Les Pauls are for. Oh, ouch. Yeah. Guitar Hack says, I'm not calling myself a hack, am I? Yeah, absolutely. I aspire to become a hack, guitar hack. I'll get some lessons from you. Scotsman says, I'm such a bad player, I play my guitars with my picks. Okay, I think that's what we're supposed to do. Do you still have the Texan guitar from years ago? The Texan guitar, that was Dave in Texas, that wasn't me, my friend. I did some artwork and a bit of video work for Dave, because he's a good friend of mine. We met online, again, in this wonderful community, and we've been in touch ever since. So I helped him out, but no, I didn't have the Texan guitar. That was very much Dave's in Texas thing. Gary Hollander's going to try and go live for a minute when Mike is done. Hope you can check it out. Cool. So there you go. When we're done here, Gary will hop on your live stream. I'll look forward to that. I'll come and join you myself if you remind me towards the end, because my brain is absolutely flying on these things. Be great to see vintage rack gear reviewed, stuff you might find secondhand, but I guess it's not relevant. Oh, it's absolutely relevant, Blues Player. And in fact, when you really want to find good deals, some of the secondhand stuff can be the best stuff to find. Really good. So that's a good idea. Maybe we'll look into that. Any questions? Let's have a look. I think you're talking to each other, basically. I don't think there's any questions for me there. If anybody's got any questions, please pop them into the chat down here, because I've got it flying up along the screen. That's cool, Gary. Yeah, I'll aim to be there, brother. Okay. I think it might... Oh, right. Okay, Ben, that's cool. Buy your 99% of your stuff used. That actually is cool, man. I kind of figured that you probably were a man for a bargain, so that's brilliant. Okay, shall we? How many? Let's have a look. I want to see how many thumbs up we've got. And if we've got enough, see how many we want to get to. We've got quite a few of you watching. Let's have a look. I've got to keep going in to refresh it. So we have got 68 in the top chat. I've got 58 likes at the moment. Let's get to 65 and we will open the new guitar. Still considering making Milton guitars? Yes, I am, Chris Sarantos. I very much would like to start hand building myself. I'm definitely not going to be doing... oh, good question, Terry. I like that question. I'm certainly not going to be doing any more of the Chinese built stuff, Chris, but I would like to start to learn a few more luthier skills myself, and that may be where Milton Guitars heads in the future, certainly more likely. Terry Tickler says, what would you do with all the seized fake guitars? Well, I've got a really good suggestion for that, which is those that are rescuable, that can be fixed up. I would love to strip the trademarks off the headstock and off the back and all of the infringing marks on them, and do them up so that we could give them away to kids and get young kids into playing guitar, because it's great and it's really a good pastime. Keep them off the street, give them something productive to do, and also it's proven that music and people that play guitar and play instruments find things at school and learning a lot easier as well. So it's a bonus all round. So yeah, what do we got here? Ben Coombs, I buy 50%, 50-50. Rory, how do you find something half new and half used? Okay, I like that. I did have another question. Larry says, what was the worst guitar you purchased from China? Enjoy the vids for years. Thank you very much, Larry. That's really sweet of you. The worst guitar I purchased from China actually was the very first Milton guitar. I haven't got it out for a long time. We should do another video on it. And it was the purple PRLS that was made by Angeline Lee. A terrible, terrible shop, terrible seller on AliExpress. The reason it was so bad is the neck was so badly set that it was almost impossible to bring the action down. And also I spent an absolute fortune on that guitar, getting all of the trademarks removed, having my own logo put on and having a case built for it. And it was still a rubbish guitar when I got it. So it really was not very good. But I'm not alone in that. And the weirdest thing is the seller knew that it was going to be reviewed on my channel, which is crazy. So we ought to get that guitar out and see how that's fared over 5 years at some point. So we got 64 thumbs up. All that's good stuff. Excellent. Peter Brown had something stolen by the looks of it. An antique white Flying V. Wow. No, I don't think we're going to stop the Chinese fakes coming through. Jimmy Loven, it's not just about Chinese being communist. That's perhaps a little bit overzealous, but no, it's going to be very difficult to stop because China have a different culture to us. Yes, Hugh Caldwell, very much looking forward to reviewing some more vintage brand stuff. Mitch Hamer says, was the neck twisted? Yes, it was twisted, and it was also pushed very far forward. But we will get that guitar out again and see what we can do with it. Yeah, I think the whole thing with China is they have a different culture and a different attitude and approach to it. They actually find reverse engineering and copying to be a kind of a tribute, kind of the whole ethos of copying is the highest form of flattery, or imitation is the highest form of flattery. So that's embedded in their culture, and I don't think we'll change that. And all the time we don't change that unless we tighten up on our border controls and make it illegal to buy a fake guitar, which would be a bad thing actually, because although I disagree with buying the fakes, there are an awful lot of people out there who get caught out, who think they're buying the real deal. Don't ask me why they think they can get a Gibson for $200 or a PRS for $250. No idea, but there are people out there that are genuinely conned by it, and it would be unfair for them to be legally penalised for being fairly innocent. But there we go. What do we go here? Brad Miller says, one day you have to change your name even though you're still skeptic. The channel has evolved way beyond that. Funny you should say that. I was having a good discussion with Phil McKnight while I was over at 42 Gear Street, and he made a suggestion, and so did J Leonard J, that maybe I should consider just dropping the China bit and become the guitar skeptic. I don't know, what do you think about that, guys? I'm a bit skeptical, because I think skeptic on its own without the China bit may sound a bit negative. Out of all the names we thought of before, oh wow, bless you, my friend. I'm going to try and say it. Umo P3 PLSDN. You brother, you rock. That's very kind. Very much appreciate the tip. That was really sweet of you. Let's see. Thank you for sharing your time at 42 Gear Street. Looks like you have fun. My name is literally upside down, by the way. Oh, upside down. Love it. Thanks about the wooden pick. What's your email? Very simple. ChinaGuitarSkeptic@gmail.com. Send me an email. I'll send you. In fact, I will send you this very pick. Just for you, my friend. And cheap at half the price for $5 as well. Thank you very much for that. Really appreciate it. That will go in the tip jar, and may even buy me a JD. Todd Flower says, I wouldn't change it. Everybody likes... Oh, Ben says, I like the Guitar Skeptic. What was your favourite one out of the ones you played at 42 GS1? Well, wow. There were so many guitars I played there. I did very, very few review videos, simply because I was really busy helping everybody else out. But Guitar Hacks is a great idea. If you decide to build your own guitars, couldn't you get Pete involved? His guitars look really good. Absolutely, absolutely. And Peter Brownyard dropped the China for sure. Guitar Skeptic on its own works well, Mike MCE says. Gabor says, just the skeptic. I know what you actually would prefer to call me, Gabor, but that would be totally contraventional to my channel. I love the fact that upside down is upside down. I hadn't noticed that. That's awesome, man. Really love it. Guitar Skeptic sounds good. That's a pleasure. I still haven't got used to Steve from Boston not being Pixie Licks. No, I know. Phil Mosley thinks I should keep the name. Peter Brown saying super choppy video, Mike. And Jimmy Lover says this is a good channel. Bless you. That's really sweet of you. Ed Axman says guitar septic tank. Bam Mossy says a rebrand could work for you, China Guitar Skeptic, but if you're going to focus on the Asian import, legal or otherwise, then it still works. I'm not going to stop doing that, but it's not the focus of my channel, which is where I think it came from. Yeah, we've got choppy video all of a sudden. You've got to make sure nobody has that name. Peter Brown's got to go for dinner. Take care, my friend. Lovely for you to drop in. Thank you very much. Video's good again. Thank goodness for that. I vote for happy guitar loving British chap. Ah, that's quite cool. That's why I was thinking it's a case that I didn't want it to be negative, because I try not to be negative on this channel. I try to be a positive person, and just Guitar Skeptic seems a bit... Larry, is the Greenie Moore guitar still holding up? Well, I tell you what, I can show you. I think the penny's finally dropped now regarding Chinese fakes. I hope so. Chinese markets treat you here very unfair. Only make guitar money. This is going far too fast. Thought the video was choppy. It was just me. Okay, right. That name was censored on my vlog. Good. I'm glad it was. I did see that. Yeah. Very funny. Gabor. Keep the CS brand but change China to counterfeit. Guitar Skeptic. Yeah, that could work. Although the British guitar chap, Peter Brown says, the happy Guitar Skeptic, like it. Could be cheerful Guitar Skeptic. I hadn't thought of that before, because I'd like to keep the CGS so I don't have to buy new pillows. Somebody asked about Greeny Moor, so I'll quickly go and grab it because it is just over here in the rack. Don't ask why it's still in the rack. I have no idea. I need to get some wall hangers. Super fun, awesome guitar skeptic. Bless you, my friend. Thanks, Gabor. Love that. The Rogue Tomato says, love your channel. Thanks to you, I bought a Harley Benton SC550 and I love it. I am delighted, my friend. Really, really good value. The SC550, one of my favourite alternatives to this nonsense. Let's widen out the shot because it's a little bit high up again. So yeah, this is still holding up pretty well, but it's never going to be what it's trying to be, is it? Happy guitar chap like that. Excellent. Guitar skeptic sounds great. Limey guitar lover, love it. Yeah, I don't think I'd put guitar lover in my channel name, considering the couple of run-ins that I had with somebody with something similar in their name. Not that that was ever public, but yeah. Showman Blues agrees about the change, thinks it's a good idea. Well, you know, the funny thing is that I find Phil McKnight is usually pretty right. And when Jay Leonard J jumped in as well and said, yeah, man, it doesn't really reflect what you do with your channel, because he's been watching it, I kind of feel the time might be right for a name change. So, you cheeky guitar skeptic. Like it, like it. I like that. That cheerful is quite cool, actually. I think that's cool. Cheap guitar skeptic. Oh, that's very kind of you, Mike MCE. Thank you. I feel you could offer a good perspective with sincerity. Well, that's what I tried to do. You and Phil McKnight rock. I totally agree. Phil McKnight is an absolute dude. Really love hanging out with him. That was the one thing about 42 Gear Street. Everybody was so cool. We had the best crowd there ever. I second the cheerful guitar skeptic. How about Gentleman Mike's gear reviews? Benny Hill's nephew guitar show. Thanks for that, Todd. Cheesy guitar skeptic, but there's definitely a cheesy smile or two coming out now, man. Yeah, that's from Gary Tollander. Mitch, soon they have a running game now, so good. No idea what that was about. I like the cheerful guitar skeptic as well. Philip McKnight is in. There he is, my man. How you doing, brother? So good to see you here. Yeah, we're having the discussion. We're having the discussion. And that's not a bad idea, Patrick. Replace skeptic with show. I think that the skeptic bit on its own, it could be a bit negative, but I think Phil was absolutely right. I think it's probably time to think about a change. Good to see you in, Phil. We've got Gabor and Phil in. Now, I was just saying what a great crowd we had over at 42 Gear Street. Doing great and enjoying the show. Oh, bless you, man. You are such a super sweet guy. I miss you all. I really do. We had such a great time out there. And everybody, literally, I cannot get away from the bells now. Everybody's mentioning the bells everywhere I look, all over Instagram and the comments as well. The Cheerful Guitar Show. I really like that band, Mozzie. I think that's great. What do you think, Phil? What do you think about the Cheerful Guitar Show? Breakfasts were the best. They were good, yes. Showman Blue says, recently you've allowed yourself to be who you are and it's always fun watching you guys have fun and enjoy each other. We did. We absolutely had the best time. It was just a good hang. These events, all of them, I've been to all three this year and every single one of them just got better and better. But I really loved the group of people we had at 42 Gear Street. It was great to meet Henning. And Phil and I made, goodness me, how many videos did we make, Phil? We probably made at least 2 or 3 videos. Don't let the bells end. Derek Paul says, whatever you change it to is great. Entertaining channel, Mike. Really appreciate that, Derek. Thank you. The bells was the highlight of my day at Phil McKnight. That's what Ben Coombs says. Absolutely. I'm still laughing. We messaged earlier on today. It's good, but I like happy, fun, awesome, great pedal show. That's the best I could do to get it right. Okay. Champagne guitars and skepticism. Woo. I really would like to keep the CGS. So I think out of all the ones, when we did it a year ago and we had the little sort of competition and vote on it, we had, I think it was Cool Guitar Stuff, I think was my favourite on that. Oh, bless you. Thank you so much, R2R3. That's really kind. You get one of these. You rock, fella. Thank you very much for the little tip. That was very much appreciated. Yeah, I think my favourite was Wacky Shirts Guitar Skeptic. Is this that wacky, is it? Yeah, I think keep the CGS. Cheerio Guitar Show. It kind of says I'm off. Counterfeit Guitar Skeptic still works. Yeah, I'd like, if we can, I think we need to really open this up now. Checking out Guitar Show, that's cool. Congenial Guitar Skeptic, that's actually a really funny one. Thanks, Mike C. MCE. Wow. My goodness. Cheerio Guitar Show. Cheerio Guitar Show. I can hear the theme tune now. Yeah, absolutely. I second that. Totally original Paramutant. Phil McKnight's Sharper My Axe series is amazing, amazing. Cheesy Guitar Show. I quite like that. That chicken grilled slowly. Cheap Guitar Show. I think maybe I quite like Cheerful, but maybe that's a bit too kitsch and a bit too obvious. I don't know. But definitely we need to drop the China. I realise that. I did go with the main vote last year, but I do feel we need to drop the China because I don't do these things anymore. I really don't. In fact, I'm going to go and put this away. It was just to show you that it is still up and running, and it's still in the rack for some reason. I think that needs to go away. I also need to get, I was just saying, I need to get some guitar wall hangers, and Henning gave me a great idea to put some wooden plinths around the edge of the room and then put the hangers on that. So the Choice Guitar Show, that's quite cool. I think people are kind of bringing me round to the idea of guitar show for the GS, and then that way we can drop the negative connotation of the skeptic as well. So yeah. Okay, right. Cracking Gear Show. That's a good one. Really like it. We got, Scotsman says, Cool Gear Show. Yeah, I like the cool guitar. Yeah, Cool Guitar Show, I think it was. But Cool Gear Show works. Curious Guitar Show. Cheesy Guitar Show. Oh my goodness. Listen, we got to 65 thumbs up some considerable time ago. Are we at 70 yet? And we'll unbox this. Actually, I think Phil might be interested in this box if he's still about. Because, well, you'll see. Let's see how many we got. How many we got? Conservative Guitar Skeptic, Connoisseur Guitar Skeptok, Skeptok, 71 watching, and how many thumbs? Mike Bradley's in. Hey brother, how you doing? I was mentioning you earlier. I wanted to check that we're still going to the UK Guitar Show next Saturday. Really hope so. Cock-a-hoop also means cheery. Love it. 71. Okay, we got 70 in and 71 thumbs up. 73 thumbs up. Awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, seeing as my buddy Mike Bradley's in now, and we've already had Phil McKnight in, and we've got my buddy Gabor around as well, let's open this box. Yes, good, excellent, good to hear it, Mike. So, I got accused of doing too many expensive guitar reviews again, so this is Complicated Guitar Show. Yep, let's open this box. I'll tell you, it's not an expensive one. It is, in fact, probably the final one from my friends at Glary. And you probably noticed that this is a bit longer. And that's why I said I thought Phil McKnight might like this one. Let's open her up. The Comfy Guitar Show. I like that. Hopefully you're all quite comfortable here. Let's open her up. You probably guessed it. Let's... Here we go. Is it a bass? Is it a bass? The No Name Guitar Show. This is just a piece of polystyrene. Amazing. It's a trombone. No, it is indeed a bass guitar. And they've sent it to me because I hadn't reviewed a Glary bass yet. That's why I say it may well be my last, because I think I've pretty much done their range for them now. So let's open this little devil up. Oh my goodness, all of the snow going all over the place again. So the Allen keys, Allen wrenches, hex wrenches, whatever you want to call them, in the bag with a cheap cable. But for the value of these, even a cheap cable's an extra bonus, isn't it? So it is a Glary bass. Oh, we've ripped it. Ah well, let's just rip it all off. It's very difficult to not rip these bags, to be fair. Oh, there we go. It's a nice white Fender style bass. There we go. So, could be a really big harmonica. Love it. You've never heard of Glary, Mike? Wow. Yeah, I think you might have been hiding out from these people. They really quite nice people, and I've found them to have really good customer service, because we had an issue with one of the guitars that they sent, and they very quickly jumped on it, apologised for it, and sorted it all out. So this is a very simple bass. I will do a review on it. If you reverse the CGS, you could become Some Guitar Show. Isn't that SGS? Critic Guitar Specialist, like it. So, I won't play it because I don't really play bass that well. But we'll review it. We will do a review for them, or a demo, I should say, of the guitar. And I chose the white one because I couldn't get the blue one, and I fancied having a blue bass for some reason, but they haven't got them in stock in the UK at the moment. But they did have the white one, and I thought that'll do nicely. So, does it gent? Yes, it definitely gents. I'm sure it will. It's very simple, as per everything with Glary. Very, very basic and very cheap. I don't have the price offhand, but let's just have a quick look over it for first impressions. It's pretty solidly put together, feels a fair weight. I will weigh it for you in the demo video. It's a 22 fret, looks like the standard Fender scale length. I would say it's the precision bass style closer to the precision bass than a jazz bass. It doesn't have that slight offset that the jazz bass has. The body thickness is actually sort of guitar thickness rather than bass thickness. It's got a maple neck. Tuners look pretty stable, and when I just fiddled with them, they seem to be okay. They might need a little bit of greasing. And they've definitely gone now to this fairly unique shaped headstock. Oh, there's a bit of a blemish on the top of the headstock there, just in the wood. I think that's part of the wood grain though, rather. Might be a bit of filler, actually, to be fair. The neck is actually finished this time. It's got a very thin finish on it. And yeah, looks okay. Mike Bradley's got to go. His battery's about to go. Oh, well, mate, I look forward to catching you next week, buddy. We'll WhatsApp and sort out times and places and meeting and all that stuff. Really look forward to seeing you, brother. Take care. Mike, you have the middle pop out of phase issue. And what colour I like, the blue or yellow? Okay, yeah, I like the blue or yellow as well. Just can't get over the name Glary. Always think of that Only Fools and Horses episode. Was that with the dolls from China? Take care, Mike. Be good, my friend. See you next week. I don't know what to name it. Oh, we're still on that old chestnut. Right, well, this will be reviewed and I'll do a full-on video for it. You'll need a compressor pedal for that. Okay, Lucas Fowler's channel has a great Glary demo. His Glary came missing 4 of the 5 screws that hold the bridge on. Wow. Wow. Blues player's crashing, he's up early, I'm up early as well. So, we've done the unboxing, we've done the 42 Gear Street, and please, if you haven't, please go and visit 42gs.1 and help us to raise much needed funds for the animal shelter over there. As Phil said, it's a non-lethal animal shelter. They'd never put an animal down. So, great hang, and thanks to all for your subs. Yes, Guitar Hack. Hope you get up to that magic 1,000 soon, my friend. I'll do my best for you. Grey Pilgrim says, hey CGS, just wanted to thank you for your channel. Your videos helped me get through Hurricane Dorian. Thanks. Bless you. That's really cool. It's nice to know. It really is nice to know that my channel is fun to watch and interesting and helps some of you. So really, really appreciate that. It's lovely to hang. Really is. Yes, there's a bunch of auctions still up, upside down. You're absolutely right. And the new telly, yeah. The Glary new telly is only $79 US. I'm sure perhaps we will get to try one of those out as well. Okay. I think on that note, which I think was a D, we will Cratic Guitar Specialist. I don't know what a Cratic is. There we go. Thanks, Bam. Thanks for giving us Guitar Hack's channel. What bass practice amp would go with that? Do you know, I would love to try out one of those little Ampeg stacks. So maybe we'll look at something like that in videos to come. Gary Tollander, thanks, my friend. And I haven't forgotten that you're going to go live after this. So everybody that's here, why not pop over and we'll check out Gary's show after this. Got the reverse pup wires. How's the frets? The frets are okay. They're a little tiny bit scratchy. Nothing that we can't do up. Nothing that we can't do up. Ben says, great stream as always. Thank you, my friend. Gabor, you've held on from the start to the finish. Love you, man. Thanks very much for that. Really good to see you in. Really good to see so many of my good friends in tonight. And yeah, sorry it's another bass. I know you prefer to see guitars, but there are bass players out there. Right, Todd Flower says, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised how good that bass is. You're very happy with yours. That's brilliant. Awesome. Yeah. No, the action on it seems to be okay. And certainly seems to have enough relief in it. But we'll check that out on the full demo of this. So I'm going to go and get some shut-eye. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to go and see Gary Tollander's hang for a bit. And the China bass skeptic. Critique guitar specialist. We'll come up with something. Perhaps we'll have another one of those little open forums where everybody can throw their suggestions into the ring, and we'll come up with something. But definitely time for me to drop the China and make it a little bit more accurate to what the channel's about. So yeah, I think we'll definitely be doing that. Fellow lefty playing righty. Yes, he is indeed. Mike Bradley is. And I look forward to seeing him next week. Ben Mozzie, you're most welcome, my friend. You're almost welcome, all of you. And thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching the unboxing. Thank you for sharing my slideshow of the photos from GS1 with me. 42 Gear Street, I should say. And as always, you take good care.